Nature. Most would say it's a place of total peace, where things move a lot slower than the rest of the world.
Mind you, I'm not like most people.
Now see, I believe that nature is something that moves rather quickly, and changes a lot more than people would think. Partly because the changes are hardly noticeable. So now sit back and get ready, because things are gonna get a bit more in depth than they need to be.
So, now you see, I believe that nature is something that changes every single second of the day. So, I thought that there would be no better idea than to bring out Lego to help explain my theory.
Oh gosh.
So you see, little things in nature change all the time. Some things big, some things hardly noticeable. But, as all this is changing, the Earth is also spinning, meaning that the light is changing at the same time. So, therefore, nothing in nature stays the same.
Is that your whole video?
Huh?
Playing with Legos?
What, is that not good enough for you?
No, not really.
Fine, I'll go roll a nature footage.
Thank you.
Now we don't usually notice a lot of the changes that happen in nature, or we don't think of them as much because we are so used to them happening in our daily lives, or just because the changes themselves are very small. Now you see, there are many different kinds of changes that happen a lot in nature. For instance, there are some changes that cycle, like the tides of the ocean, which change throughout the day, and the change from day to night. These changes may happen on a regular basis, but they are changes nonetheless. There are also changes that we usually don't notice because they happen really slowly. Like how we don't usually notice the clouds moving through the sky, let alone changing shape, unless we are really focusing. But thanks to the magic of editing software, and me forgetting my camera is still rolling, we can see just how much the clouds change as they move through the sky, such as changing in shape, size, and thickness.
But, not all changes in nature happen slowly. Some can happen really quickly and leave long-lasting effects, such as a large storm. It can cause massive amounts of erosion, and in some cases, redirect the flow of a river. Like here, on the Saco River, which used to be a bit narrower, but now it's wider. And that giant island dividing it never used to be anywhere near as big as today. The thing is, nature is something that is always changing, and always will be. Some of the changes will be rather small, and we won't notice them. Some other changes will be huge and massive and will have impacts on our lives. Some changes will happen really quickly. Others will take a long time. Some changes will be long-lasting. Others probably won't last like 2 or 3 minutes. But the message that I'm trying to get across with this video is simply this. If you ever see anything in nature that looks pretty to you or sounds pretty, do something to document it, record it, take pictures of it, film it, draw a picture of it. Because at the end of the day, the thing is, it probably won't stay the same for long. Because all of us here on the planet Earth who experience nature every day, we're just simply along for the ride. What a fine ride it is.